Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Now, if this looks familiar and like me, you'll be spending a lot of time on the indoor training this winter, I've come up with some of my key nuggets that will make Zwift more enjoyable. Now, I've been Zwifting since about 2020, so coming up to 5 years, and I've spent over 670 hours on the bike. So I just wanted to share what I've learned over that time. I've also, as you can see, got a race for you and following my new record of a massive 2 wins in a row. What a streak that is. Following my training program. Not sure if I've mentioned that also. So we're going to see if I can keep the streak going and get to 3 wins in a row. Spoiler alert, it didn't happen in the end, but it's a decent race. Anyway, so the race itself is Keith Hill Afterparty, and I'm in Zwift Racing Score 350 to 520. I got a score of 500 now, but I actually had to take a week off training, so I had kind of an annual health checkup and actually needed some further tests on my heart, which was a bit of a surprise. It turns out I'm okay, which is good news. But I didn't want to risk cycling until I've been told to do so or been, given the okay. But let me know if you want to hear more about that. I'll perhaps mention it or do a bit of a more detailed view in another video. Anyway, on to tip number 1. So this one really helped me and helps me stay consistent actually. So it's actually set goals. Be consistent what you achieve. So like, what's your why for doing it? So why are you doing it? Why are you on the bike? Is it just to have a bit of fun, or is it just to lose weight, gain a higher FTP, win a Zwift race, keep pace with like a higher ranked group ride? What is it? So set yourself a goal and make it your why. I promise you'll be more likely to stick with this if you know actually what you want to achieve. For example, all of those times that I was sat on the sofa and I was like, oh God, I've got to go and do some training now. If I hadn't have had that goal of, well, you know what, I want to win a Zwift race and actually want to get stronger on the bike, then it would have been so much more difficult. And it absolutely made the kind of 2-hour, 3-hour Zone 2 rides seem more worthwhile following, that race win. It's just that absolute amazing feeling when you actually set a goal and you achieve it. I promise you it's really going to help make the whole experience a little bit more enjoyable. Okay then, so on to tip number 2, and that is your Zwift setup. So for me, well, basically I'm a little bit OCD, so for me this is like really key, but for others maybe not so much. But I believe that this will really help you, just get more motivated and encourage you to actually want to get on the bike. And that is to make sure that your setup is as easy as possible to use. So for example, do you have to, put your bike on the trainer or move TVs around, or put something up to hold your drink, or I don't know what it may be. But for me, what really helped was having a Zwift zone where it's really comfortable as possible. So somewhere where I put my drink, I literally just have to turn on the TV, switch the plug on, my kicker's already plugged in, it's all ready to go. Because there's nothing worse than actually thinking, I've got a 2-hour Zwift ride to do, and before that I've got to move this or I've got to do that. Make it as easy as possible for you to just jump on, just hop on the bike and go. I found that has really helped me, and I really love my kind of Zwift space that I've got, because it's I haven't got a lot of room, and I've touched on this on another video, but I haven't got a lot of room in where I live, and actually, but it is a really comfortable position for me to Zwift, which makes me want to get on Zwift even more and not have to worry about doing this or that. So that is my tip number 2. And finally, tip number 3, and this is a very important one when it comes to training and making sure that you once again stay motivated, and that is just to vary your training and how you do it. So I'll give you a key example. So I'm actually following a structured training program at the moment, as a lot of you may know, courtesy of the NRC-Team, which I'll put the details up on screen now. The NRC-Team have actually got a free kind of 7-day trial sign up at the moment, so link in the description. I don't get anything specifically if you decide to sign up or not. I just think that Costa and the team, Costa at the NRC-Team has just been really good and has really helped me with the training. So Costa will set me different training sessions. However, for me, it's about varying it up. So sometimes I will get set a really long zone 2 ride, like a 2 to 3 hour ride. And rather than just doing that by myself on the train and, you know, riding around Watopia, I will go and jump into a group ride. You know, I'll still stay at my zone 2 pace, but I'll jump into a group ride, which means that, you know, it's more enjoyable to do. Now, something that I've really wanted to do for ages is, you know, some of the higher intensity individual training sessions that I've been set. So, for example, the other day, I did a 4 by 15 minute interval for 2 hours with a bit of zone 2 in there. So that was a really long training session. So what I would find really beneficial is to sort of have other people along on that kind of journey with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a lot of my training sessions that I'm going to be doing going forward, so whether that's just a long zone 2 ride or whatever it is, on my Zwift Club, which is not Tadej Pogacar. So if you just search that on the Zwift companion app. And yeah, it would be great if you fancy kind of joining me on some of these workout sessions to come along and just, you know, ride together, because I really do find something that motivates me is riding with other people and having like a little bit of friendly banter. Now, that is not for everyone, I understand that, and everyone is different. Some people might just like to get their heads down and just do the ride, but for me, I absolutely love the social aspect of Zwift. So please, I mean, as I say, you don't have to at all, but I would love to see a lot of you on the Not Tadej Pogacar Zwift Club. And then just, you know, I'm going to post some workouts on there or post some group rides. If you fancy coming along and doing a training session with me, you can kind of follow all my training sessions there if you want to. It would be great. But that is my third tip, you know, having the social rides, keeping the training different, so it's not the same old all the time. That's really helped me previously, and actually I think it would be really great doing that going forward with a lot of you guys who obviously are in a similar position to me and enjoy Zwifting. So I hope you've kind of enjoyed those 3 tips. For anyone out there that's got something different that you might think that other people would find interesting or useful, please drop them in the comments. Be really happy to hear what others do to kind of make, you know, Zwift more enjoyable, training sessions more fun, and just, you know, getting the most out of the training sessions and just Zwift during the winter period. Okay, so back to the race itself, and as you can see, I'm currently poodling my way up Keith Hill in 12th position. Now, that's an all-category start race, so it's 12th out of everyone, which isn't too bad, but so far I think I'm about 5th position in my category. So, you know, after not cycling for a week and having a bit of time off the training, you can see that I have lost a little bit of fitness. Or, you know, it could have been that the people in this particular race were stronger than me. And I have to admit, if you have a look at the end at the Zwift Power results, all of the 4 in front of me were very much, they did have a better 20-minute power. So, you know, I can't be too disappointed, but at the same time, I do want to continue to get stronger on the bike. Really struggle with London as a Zwift kind of route, which is really funny because I actually do enjoy the courses, but I never seem to do very well, which is a bit of a weird one. But there you go. Anyway, crossed the line in 5th position. I'm afraid the streak of 2 wins in a row is well and truly over. Not going to cry about it though. I'm going to get back on the training sessions, as I said before. I hope I see a few of you on Zwift. As I said, please join the club if you want to. But they just whack the old Zwift Power results up. But not a bad race. Yeah, looking forward to more over the winter. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.